Remember when, oh, good times. Looking at a photograph, remember how we used to laugh. Colors faded, but the love stays. Thinking back to better days, not with sadness, but with joy. Like a child with a toy. Sepia memories, warm and brown, never gonna let me down. Nostalgia wrapped in R&B, setting my spirit free. Grandma's house and apple pie underneath the summer sky. Simple times and simple truth, the glory of our youth. Strings are pulling on the heart, we were never far apart. Take the past and use it now. Smooth the furrow from your brow. A legacy of love and light, guiding us through the night. Take the past and use it now. Smooth the furrow from your brow. A legacy of love and light, guiding us through the night. Sepia tone, sepia tone, fading slow. Sepia tone, sweet memories. Oh, 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 good morning. Feels like velvet today. Sunlight peeking through the blinds, leaving yesterday behind. The electric piano starts to play, a soundtrack for a brand new day. Stretch it out, breathe it deep, waking from the heavy sleep. It's a velvet morning, soft and bright. Everything is gonna be alright. Soulful rhythm in my chest, feeling truly blessed. Pour the tea and watch the steam, living in a waking dream. No pressure on my mind right now, just smooth grooves and a silent vow to take it easy, take it slow. Watch the morning flowers grow, strings come in light and airy. Nothing here is heavy or scary, just the vibe, just the soul, making me feel whole. Velvet morning, so soft, yeah, start the day right. makes things clear, washing the dust off the city streets, syncing up with the rhythm of my heartbeats. Soft electric piano drops like the rain, healing the tired, soothing the strain. Let the gentle rain fall down, covering the noise of the town. A lullaby from the clouds above, sending down a message of love. Peaceful waters flow, wrapped in a blanket, safe and sound, watching the droplets hit the ground. Nature's rhythm is the best groove. Nothing here that I need to prove, just existing in the damp and the cool, learning lessons from nature's school. Cleanse it, leave the past behind. Leave it, The storm is quiet, not a rage, just turning over a brand new page. Let the gentle rain fall down, covering the noise of the town. A lullaby from the clouds above, sending down a message of love. Let it rain, wash it all away. So smooth, smooth, smooth. The sun is low, cloud everywhere. Shadows stretch across the floor, don't need anything more. The light is painting everything, making my heart wanna sing. Warm guitar, amber hue, coming home to you. Golden hour, magic time, life is sweet and sublime. Lift me so, setting sun, the day is nearly done. Everything looks soft and fine, sipping on the evening wine. Hebesissin is the key, unlocking you and me. Minimal groove, just enough to smooth out the rough. Hold on to this fleeting light before we greet the night. Cherish every single ray of this beautiful day. Golden, so bright. Oh, fade to dust. So bright. Oh. Turn the page, yeah. Chapter 1, yeah. Yeah. Every day is a paper, white and clean, waiting for a story that's never been seen. Ink is your action, pen is your will. Sitting here quietly, perfectly still, thinking about the chapters written in the past, making sure the good memory lasts. Pages of life, turning one by one, under the moon and under the sun. Write it with love, write it with care. Put your soul in it, strip it bare. Your story. Some pages are heavy, some are light, some are full of color, some are black and white. But every single word has a place to be in the library of your history. The strings swell up like an epic tale, even when you stumble, even when you fail. Yeah. Edit the hurt, erase it, highlight the worth, embrace it. You are the author, don't forget, the best chapter hasn't happened yet. The light, turning one by one, nowhere under the sun. Write it with love, write it with care. Put your soul in it, strip it bare. Keep writing, the end is far away. Yeah. Your book, your book. The light fades, shadows lengthen, rest time. The hustle is over, the work is done, saying goodbye to the setting sun. The shadows dance on the living room wall, waiting for the night to fall. A glass of wine, a quiet space, slowing down the frantic race. Evening shadows, cool and long, singing a quiet, restful song. The day retires, the stars emerge, feeling the peaceful nightly surge. Rest your head. The street lights flicker, one by one. The moon shift has just begun. Soft under the dark and velvet sky. Reflect on the winds, let go of the loss. Don't worry about what it cost. Twilight Zone. Listen to the chimes, transitioning from do to be. Finally I am free. Evening shadow, cool and long, singing a quiet, restful song. The day retires, the stars emerge, feeling the peaceful nightly surge. Good night. Sleep tight. Yeah. Shadows play. Close the door. Just silence. Finally home, keys in the bowl, soothing balm for a tired soul. Walls are painted in a shade of calm, applying the spiritual balm. Phone is off, world is shut out, getting rid of every doubt. Sitting in a quiet room, chasing away the heavy gloom, just the sound of my own heart, a place for a fresh start. The quiet room, yeah. Meditation on the rug, giving myself a mental hug. Thoughts are floating like balloons, humming quiet, soulful tunes, recharging energy for the light before I sleep for the night. Sitting in the quiet room, chasing away the heavy gloom, just the sound of my own heart, a place for a fresh start. The quiet room. Silence is golden, silence is sweet. My retreat, sleep now. Rest. The day is done, the work is through. Nothing left for us to do. Eyelids heavy, breathing deep, falling into velvet sleep. The music fades to a whisper. Kiss the night, miss her, drifting away to dreamland, Let the subconscious take the wheel. Process how you feel. Recharge the battery of life in the internal strife. Softest notes of the night, everything is alright. Tomorrow brings another chance, another song, another dance. But for now, just let it be. Float on the sea.
It's deeper than words. It's a feeling.
I don't need to say a single word. The clearest voice that I ever heard is a silence when I look in your eyes. No need for masks, no need for lies. We vibrate on the very same plane. Shelter from the cold and the rain. It's a soul connection, running deep. A promise that we're gonna keep. More than physical, it's in the air. A love that is beyond compare. Soul connection. You finish the sentence before I start. You hold the key to the lock on my heart. Two rivers flowing into one stream, living inside of this beautiful dream. Understanding without a sound. The solid earth on which I'm ground. People search a lifetime to find this meeting of the heart and mind. I'm grateful every single day that you came my way. It's a soul connection, running deep. A promise that we're gonna keep. More than physical, it's in the air. A love that is beyond compare. Soul connection. Connected forever. Spirit and mind. Yeah. cooling down the heat of the day. Oh, that gentle breeze putting me to sleep. Secrets that the summer wants to keep. Blows away the trouble from my mind, leaving all stress far behind. Just a gentle breeze. Leaves are rustling, a soft lullaby underneath the vast and open sky. Invisible hands touching my face, moving with such elegance and grace. Nature's breath breathing life in me, setting my tired spirit free. Oh, that gentle breeze putting me to sleep. Secrets that the summer wants to keep. Blows away the trouble from my mind, leaving all the stress far behind. Just a gentle breeze. Soft and sweet, carry me away on the breeze. Candles flickering in the dim lit room. Your perfume lingers like a sweet monsoon. Silk sheets and your tender touch tonight. Everything about you feels so right. One glass empty, but we're intoxicated on this feeling that we've created. Smooth jazz playing in the background. In your love I'm lost and found. Velvet nights with you by my side on this sensual ride. Your love wraps around me like lace. Time and space we both erase. Velvet night so divine, forever grateful that you're mine. Moonlight dancing on your gentle face, moving together in this sacred space. Every whisper's like a poetry. You and I are meant to be. Shadows moving on the walls as we enter passion's cost. This connection runs so deep in these velvet nights we keep. Velvet night by my side on this sensual ride. Your love wraps around me like lace. Time and space we both erase. Velvet night so divine, forever grateful that you're mine. Silk and satin can't compare nights never end. My lover, my closest friend. Let it go. Just flow. Heavy shoulders, put them down. Take off the worry, take off the crown. You don't have to rule the world, let the flags be unfurled. Soft beat kicks, harder lines, reading between the stressful lines. Feeling weightless, feeling free, like a leaf upon a tree, drifting in the autumn breeze, putting my poor mind at ease. Gravity has lost its grip. I'm on a smooth and soulful trip. One guitar picks every note, best feeling I ever wrote. Minimal groove, maximum peace, waiting for the sweet release. Oh, rise above the noise and static. Peace is automatic. When you let the music in, that's when the good times begin. Weightless, floating away, so high. Wake up, new day, sun's coming up. Darkness fading into blue, a chance to make the dream come true. Birds are singing their morning song. Nothing today can go wrong. Stretch the arms, greet the day, chasing the shadows far away. In the morning light, everything is clear. No more doubt and no more fear. Opportunity knocking at the door, ready to give a little more. Rise and shine, rise and shine. Coffee cup warming up the hand, making a mark on the land. The melody is bright and sweet, rhythm moving in the street. Optimism is the mood, full of hope and gratitude. Yeah. Yesterday is gone, let it go, let the future flow. Let it flow, today is a gift, that's why it's the present, making the vibe so pleasant. Everything is clear, no more doubt and no more fear. Opportunity knocking at the door, ready to give a little more. Sun is up, sun is up, time to move, yeah. Smell the salt, the water, yeah. Sand between the toes, sun on the face, moving at a slow, steady pace. The waves crashing with a rhythmic sound, the best music that can be found. Looking at the horizon, blue on blue, thinking about the world and you. Ocean breeze whispering my name. Nothing here is ever the same. Washing the worry out with the tide, with the seagulls flying side by side. Free and clear, the guitar mimics the rolling swell under a peaceful magic spell. Breathing in the air, tasting the life, forgetting the struggle, forgetting the strife. The vastness makes my problems small, answering the ocean's ancient call. Ebb and flow, back and forth, south to the north and back again. Nature's cradle rocking me to sleep, secrets that the water will keep. Ocean breeze whispering my name. Whoa, true it ever the same, ever the same. Washing the worry out with the tide, with the seagulls flying side by side. Sail away on the breeze, yeah, so fresh. Older now and I can finally see all the lessons life has given me. Scars have turned to wisdom on my skin. This is where my truth begins. Hindsight's 20/20, they say. Wish I knew then what I know today. But every stumble made me wise, opened up my tired eyes. Take this sage advice from me. Let your spirit wild and free. Don't waste time on things that don't matter. Climb your own unique ladder. Sage advice born from the years, through the laughter and the tears. Listen to your heart before your mind. Leave the bitter past behind. Forgive yourself for not knowing more. Open up tomorrow's door. Life's too precious to waste away. Make the most of every day. Love harder than you thought you could. Find the beauty and the good. Take this sage advice from me. Sage advice from me. Let your spirit wild and free. Don't waste time on things that don't matter. Climb your own unique ladder. Sage advice born from the years, through the laughter and the tears. I was young and thought I knew it all. Pride comes right before the fall. Now I see with clear eyes. Real wisdom comes in humble guise. Take this sage advice from me. Let Oh, don't waste time on things that don't matter. I will hold you legal ladder. Say goodbye after. As it might to be I was meant to be shared kind. As it all to behind, knowledge meant to be shared kind. Hey, love, who did have so haunted our sound? Everyone has gone to sleep. Into the books I dive deep. Silence is my company, designing my destiny. The moon is watching through the glass, waiting for the hours to pass. Nights out, flying solo, moving with the tempo, slow-mo. Productivity in peace, let the inspiration increase. Nights, flying solo, moving with the tempo, slow-mo. Productivity in peace, let the inspiration increase. No distractions, phone is off, soft sweater, cloth is soft, comfort in solitude, a quiet, focused attitude. Snare roll pushes me along, writing my own life song. Stars align when it is dark, striking up a creative spark. Just me and the glowing screen, living inside the dream. Night out, keep flying, morning comes soon. Nights out, driving slow, watching the lights pass me by. Foot off the gas, just coasting down the lane, watching the neon reflect in the rain. The radio playing a song from the past, a memory built, one meant to last. The red and the gold, they smear on the glass, watching the busy people as they pass. It's just the city lights blurred in the dead of the night. Everything's sparkling, looking so bright. I'm in my zone, in my flow, where the city lights blur and the time moves slow. Concrete jungle, but it feels like a dream. Nothing is ever exactly as it seems. The saxophone cries from a club down the street. The rhythm of the tires, a steady beat. I'm finding my way through the maze of the town, not letting the noise ever drag me down. It's just city lights blur in the dead of the night. Everything's sparkling, looking so bright. I'm in my zone. just lights and shadows keep rolling. Yeah. Distant city thinks hello. The lights are on, but we are calm, looking out at the skyline, sipping on some peace of mind. The traffic is a distant hum, waiting for the moon to come. Electric piano sets the mood. Nothing here is harsh or rude. Urban glow, soft and low, watching the city energy flow. But in here we take our time, commit to the rhythm and rhyme. Concrete jungle turns to soft, clouds are floating up aloft. Stereo snaps then fades away, end of another busy day. My vocals carry all the weight of a soul that's feeling great. Hey, hey. Lights flicker like fireflies, reflected in your tired eyes. Ooh, rest them now, let music heal. This is how it's supposed to feel. Oh, rubber and glow, shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on, smooth city night. Shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on. Droplets tapping on my window, rhythm only nature knows, washing clean the dusty streets, bringing life to everything. There's a magic in the falling, something pure in nature's calling, slowing down the racing mind, leaving all the noise behind. Gentle rain, follow me, wash away my anxiety. Every drop, a small reminder to be softer, to be kinder. Gentle rain, cleanse my soul, make this broken spirit whole. In your steady, soft refrain, I find comfort in the gentle rain. Gray skies have their own beauty, teaching me a different truth. Ooh, not everything needs to shine. Sometimes clouds are just fine. In the quiet of the storm, finding shelter, staying warm, learning how to just receive all the grace that I need. Gentle rain, follow me, wash away my anxiety. Oh, every drop, a small reminder to be softer, to be kinder. Gentle rain, cleanse my soul, make this broken spirit whole. In your steady, soft refrain, to trust it to generate against my soul. Make this broken spirit whole in your steady, soft refrain. I find comfort in the gentle rain. Keep falling softly, gently rain on me. Bring your peace, sweet release. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Like clay spinning on the potter's wheel, learning how to truly feel, shaped by hands of time and circumstance, given another chance, molded through the pressure and the heat. Every crack makes me complete, firing in the kiln of life, coming through the strife. Ceramic soul, fragile yet strong, been broken but I still belong. Pieced together with golden seams, more beautiful than I had dreamed. Ceramic soul, I've been remade. No longer am I afraid. Kintsugi taught me something true. Flaws are what makes something new. Every fracture in my history as to who I'm meant to be. Glaze of wisdom covering my form, weathered every single storm. Standing on the shelf of life, polished through the strife. Ceramic soul, fragile yet strong, been broken but I still belong. Pieced together with golden seams, more beautiful than I had dreamed. Ceramic soul, I've been remade. No longer am I afraid. Some might see me as damaged goods, but I misunderstood. My cracks tell stories worth the pain, like pottery in the rain. Ceramic soul, fragile yet strong, been broken but I still belong. Pieced together with golden seeds, more beautiful than I had dreamed. Ceramic soul, I've been remade. No longer am I afraid. Handcrafted through the years, valuable because of tears. Sunset painting the sky in amber glow. Your silhouette's the only thing I know. The summer breeze carrying your sweet perfume in this golden hour. It's just me and you. Colors dancing on your skin. Magic happens when they end. Hold this moment, don't let go. This is where we both belong. In the golden hour light, everything feels so right. Your love shines surrounds us like a gentle embrace. Lost in wonder, lost in your grace. Time stands still when you're by my side. In this golden moment, there's nothing to hide. Shadows growing long and sweet, our hearts synchronize, complete. Let this evening never fade. In your arms I wanna stay. In the golden hour light, everything feels so right. Their love shines brighter than the sun. Our story's only just begun. Golden hour, you and I, underneath this painted sky. Oh, when the darkness finally comes, yeah, yeah, we'll remember how we shone. Every song, every sunset brings us back to the love we have intact. In the golden hour light, everything feels so right. Your love shines brighter than the sun. Our story's only just begun. Golden hour, you and I, underneath this painted sky. Golden hour fades away, but our love is here to stay. Golden hour fades away, but our love is here to stay. The world is sleeping, but I'm wide awake for my own sanity and my own sake. I'm sitting by the window, feeling small and waiting for your silent silver call. You've seen it all, the falling and the rising. You're constant and you're never compromising. So I have just a question or two for you. In this dialogue with the moon, I search for what is true. You watch us with a patient, knowing grace as we run our frantic and our hurried race. You never speak, but still I understand. You hold the answer in your silver hand. You just shine on and help me make it through. I told you all about my broken heart, the way it felt when it was torn apart. You seem to listen, hanging in the sky. You didn't offer me a reason why. You've seen it all, the falling and the rising. You're constant and you're never compromising. So I feel like you know just what to do in this dialogue with the moon. I search for diving deep into indigo waters tonight, where conscious meets the subconscious flight, swimming through the depths of what I know, letting intuition guide where I go. Third eye opening to see this space I'm not alone. Found my way back home. Indigo dreams taking me down to where wisdom can be found. Deeper than the surface shows, this is where the truth grows. Indigo dreams, mystic space where I can finally see my face. When I wake, I'll still remember this indigo surrender. I'm lying in the cool grass. The day is at its end, and the clouds are telling stories that I can comprehend. The sun has dipped below now, but has left its mark behind on the ever-changing canvas that is coming to my mind. There are streaks of gold and purple, there are hints of rosy red. For all the words, the busy, hurried, anxious day is left unsaid. It's a masterpiece of nature, it's a perfect grand design, a final beautiful reminder that everything will be just fine. And I watch the colors deepen, then I watch them start to fade. A bittersweet and beautiful, a gentle serenade to the coming of the evening, to the rising of the moon. A silent, soulful, peaceful and familiar welcome tune. Underneath this canvas sky, I feel so small and yet so free, a part of something bigger than the eye can even see. And all the little worries that have tried to weigh me down are floating up and disappearing high above this sleepy town. It's a moment of connection, it's a moment of pure grace, a feeling that I finally found my own true time and place. Underneath this canvas sky, the first star starts to glimmer, a tiny pinprick of pure light, a lonely, lovely diamond in the fabric of the night. And soon it's joined by others in a silent, sweet accord, a treasure of the heavens that my spirit can afford. To gaze upon and wonder, to be humbled by the view, and feel the sense of promise that tomorrow will be new. It's a symphony of silence, a universal art that speaks directly to the deepest chambers of my heart. And I watch the darkness deepen, I watch the starlight start to fade into a beautiful and gentle moonlit serenade, to the stillness of the evening, to the quiet of the moon. A silent, soulful, peaceful and familiar welcome to. Underneath this canvas sky, I feel so small and yet so free, a part of something bigger than the eye can even see. And all the little worries that have tried to weigh me down are floating up and disappearing high above this sleepy town. It's a moment of connection, it's a moment of pure grace, a feeling that I finally found my own true time and place. Underneath this canvas sky, chase my dreams. Nothing's ever really as it seems. When the world's asleep, I come alive. This is when I truly thrive. Desk lamp glowing in the dark. This is where I make my mark. Creative energy flows so free. After midnight I can be. Midnight oil keeps burning bright, fueling my ambitions through the night. When silence falls, my mind takes flight. Everything just feels so right. Midnight oil, my faithful friend. On you I can depend. Coffee cooling but my mind stays hot. Giving everything I've got. Ideas flowing like a river strong. This is where I belong. Clock keeps ticking, I don't care. Magic happens in this late night air. Focused on my purpose clear. My greatest work happens here. Midnight oil keeps burning bright, fueling my ambitions through the night. When silence falls, my mind takes flight. Everything just feels so right. Midnight oil, my faithful friend. On you I can depend. Yeah. Some might sleep but I create, answering my calling's gate. These quiet hours are my goal. Stories waiting to be told. Midnight oil keeps burning bright, fueling my ambitions through the night. Silence falls, my mind takes flight. Everything just feels so right. Midnight oil, my faithful friend. On you I can depend. Dawn approaches, work complete. Victory tastes so sweet, yeah. Dawn approaches, work complete. Planting seeds of hope in fertile ground, waiting patiently for growth to come around. Watering dreams with faith each day, pulling weeds of doubt away. Sunshine and rain both have their place in this journey's natural pace. Can't rush what needs time to grow. This is what the wise ones know. Living in my garden state of mind, leaving all the hurry behind. Cultivating love and inner peace, watching all my worries cease. Garden state where I can bloom, making my own special room. Seasons teach me patience and respect. Every phase has its effect. Winter's rest prepares for spring. Summer brings the fruits I'll bring. Oh, tending to my soul with care, breathing in the fresh, clean air. Harvest comes to those who wait. This is my natural state. Living in my garden state of mind, leaving all the hurry behind. Cultivating love and inner peace, watching all my worries cease. hurry behind, cultivating love and inner peace, watching all my worries cease. Garden state where I can bloom, making my own special. Watch me grow, watch me rise, reaching for those clear blue skies. Watch me grow, watch me rise, reaching for those clear blue skies. Sweet like honey on my lips today. You took all my gray clouds away. Golden sunshine in everything you do. Life tastes better when I'm next to you. Dripping with that sweetness, you're my only weakness. Every moment's like a treat, you make my world complete. Honey dipped in your affection, pure and perfect connection. Sugar coated every word you speak, you're the sweetness that I see. Honey dipped, can't get enough, this is that forever love. Sticky fingers from the love we made. Every risk is worth the take. Pouring out like a liquid gold. Stories of us waiting to be told. Nectar flowing from your soul, you're what makes me whole. Sweeter than any dream, better than it seems. Honey dipped in your affection, pure and perfect connection. Sugar coated every word you speak, you're the sweetness that I see. Honey do, can't get enough, this is that forever love. No bitter taste when you're around, only sweetness to be found. Like bees to flowers, I'm drawn to you. This feeling is so true. Honey dipped in your affection, pure and perfect connection. Sugar coated every word you speak, you're the sweetness that I see. Honey dipped, can't get enough, this is that forever love. Honey dipped and feeling fine. So grateful that you're mine. The platform's empty, the air is cold and thin. A fitting final chapter to the state that I am in. The final train is coming, I can hear its distant cry. A mournful metal lullaby beneath the bleeding sky. The city's had its way with me, it's chewed me up and spat me out. It's filled my head with worries and it's filled my heart with doubt. And now I'm running back to a place I used to know, hoping it will welcome me and give me room to grow. The fluorescent lights are humming, a and I can see my own reflection in the dirty window pane. A stranger's face is staring back with eyes I don't recognize. Tired of the struggle, tired of the lies. I'm taking the last train home tonight, running from the darkness, searching for the light. I don't know what I'll find there, I don't know what I'll see, but it's gotta be much better than the person I've grown to be. This ain't a surrender, it's a tactical retreat from the bitter taste of failure and the agony of defeat. I'm taking the last train home. My ticket's in my pocket, a one-way path back to the start, a chance to find the missing pieces of my shattered heart. I'm leaving all the ghosts behind, the could-haves and the should-haves, the empty, broken promises and the bitter, painful laughs. I gave it all I had to give, I fought with all my might, but some battles aren't for winning, they're just for surviving the night. And the sun is coming up soon on a different, better day, and I'll be many, many miles away. The brakes are screeching now, it's pulling to a stop. The final weary teardrop is about to finally drop. The doors are sliding open, and it's time for me to go and say a silent, sweet goodbye to everything I know. I'm taking the ride from past to tomorrow. Yeah, I'm running from the dark, running from the dark, searching for the last, searching for the last. I don't know what I'll find, I don't know what I'll see, but it's gotta be much better, gotta be the person I've grown to be. This ain't a surrender, it's a tactical retreat, yeah, from the bitter taste of failure and the agony of defeat. I'm taking the last train home, yeah. And as the train starts moving and the city fades from view, I make a silent promise that I'm starting something new. I'm closing my eyes and I'm taking a deep breath, and I'm coming back to life from a long and lonely day. Last train home, yeah, I'm finally going home on the last train home. No longer will I roam, going home to a place to call my own. Green like jade, ancient and wise, opening up my tired eyes. Philosophy carved in precious stone, teaching me I'm not alone. Eastern wisdom flowing west, putting my restless mind to rest. Balance found in yin and yang, listening to the songs sages sang. Jade philosophy in my precious gem of understanding deep. Promises I aim to keep. Nature's a way of showing me how to live authentically. Water flowing over stone. In this wisdom I have grown. Patience teaches what force cannot. Ancient lessons never forgot. Jade philosophy in my soul, making all my broken pieces whole. Harmony in everything, this is what the masters bring. Jade philosophy, timeless, true, fountain of eternal youth. Polished through the centuries past, knowledge built to last. In this green and sacred space, I have found my grace. Jade philosophy in my soul, making all my broken pieces whole. Harmony in everything, this is what the masters bring. Philosophy, timeless, true, fountain of eternal youth. Carry jade close to my heart. Ancient wisdom, modern star. You wrapped it around my neck. The air was cold. A simple story, easily is told. You said, don't worry, you can give it back. You put my world on a brand new track. And now I'm home, the door is closed and tight. I'm all alone in the pale moonlight, but I am not as lonely as I seem. 'Cause your borrowed sky is a waking dream. The smells of you, the leather end of night, and everything is gonna be alright. I press it to my face and I breathe in the place where a new story can begin, flowing like a slow and gentle stream. It's just some wood, some simple woven thread, but it's repeating everything. In the quiet of my own room, when the world has gone to sleep, I can hear the gentle promises my own soul tries to keep. They get drowned out in the daytime by the hurry and the noise, by the thousand loud opinions and the thousand other choices. I can lose myself so easily in what other people say, and let the compass of my own heart slowly drift and fade away. And I forget the reason that I started on this path. I forget about the beauty and I focus on the rest. But in the stillness of the evening, a feeling starts to rise, a familiar gentle comfort, a welcome sweet surprise. It's a memory of the future, it's a feeling that I know, a tiny fragile living seed that I can help to grow. And I'm listening to the echoes of hope inside of me. They're whispering of the person that I know I'm meant to be. They're a soft and gentle rhythm in a world that's loud and fast. They're a promise of a future that is finally built to last. And though the voice is quiet, the message is so clear, to let go of the doubt and to let go of the fear, and listen to the echoes of hope. It's the voice of the young boy who would stare up at the stars and believe that he could heal the world and all its broken scars. It's the voice of my own father and the lessons that he taught about the value of the battles that are truly bravely fought. It's in the music that I listen to, the poetry I read, the tiny living, breathing and resilient little seed of human kindness, human grace, and human sweet belief that beyond the pain and sorrow there is comfort and relief. And in the stillness of the evening, the feeling starts to rise, a familiar gentle comfort, a welcome sweet surprise. It's a memory of the future, it's a feeling that I know, a tiny fragile living seed that I can help to grow. And I'm listening to the echoes of hope inside of me. They're whispering of the person that I know I'm meant to be. They're a soft and gentle rhythm in a world that's loud and fast. They're a promise of a future that is finally built to last. And though the voice is quiet, the message is so clear, to let go of the doubt and to let go of the fear, and listen to the echoes of hope. And this hope is not a fantasy, it's not a wishful thought. It's the strongest, truest lesson that my life has ever taught. It's the light that's always burning, even when the flame is low. And it's the only guide I'll ever need, the only guide I'll know. Echoes of hope, helping me to go. These echoes of hope, a wider scope, I can hear it now. crashing waves, being strong for all the souls I save. My light keeps burning through the darkest nights, guiding lost ships to safety side. Storms may rage and winds may howl, but I maintain my solemn vow to be the beacon in the dark, to lead you to a safe harbor park. I'm your lighthouse keeper, shining bright when you can't find your way through night. My love will guide you home to shore. You won't be lost anymore. Lighthouse keeper, standing true, always here watching over you. Seasons change, but I remain the same. Faithful keeper of this eternal flame. When the fog rolls in so thick and gray, my steady beam will show the way. Rocky waters all around, on solid ground I can't be found. Trust in me, I'll see you through. This is what I'm meant to do. I'm your lighthouse keeper, shining bright when you can't find your way through night. My love will guide you home to shore. You won't be lost anymore. Lighthouse keeper, standing true, always here watching over you. Never dimming, never fading now. That's what this love is all about. Through every tempest, every trial, I'll make your journey worth the while. Your lighthouse keeper, shining bright when you can't find your way through night. My love will guide you home. You won't be lost anymore. Lighthouse keeper, standing true, always here watching over you. Keep on sailing toward my light. I'll guide you through the darkest night. There's a crack in the ceiling that looks just like a face, a silent observer of this lonely, quiet place. There's a stain on the carpet where I spilled the wine that night when we were celebrating, and everything felt right. This room has seen it all. It's seen the good, it's seen the bad, it's seen the happiest I've been, and the absolute most sad. It holds our history in the dust and in the air, a silent testament to a love that is no longer there. And I wonder what they tell me if they could say my name. Would they tell me that I'm guilty, or that you're the one to blame? Or would they just whisper, this is how a story goes, a secret that everybody deep down already knows? Yeah, if these walls could talk, or the stories they would tell of a heaven that we built, and the moment that it fell, they would speak of midnight laughter, they would speak of morning tears, and the sound of two hearts breaking, echoing through the years. They've been the only witness, they have seen it all is true. only talk of you. They would only talk of you. The paint is slowly peeling in the corner by the door, just like the promises that we don't make anymore. I can still hear the echo of your footsteps in the hall. I can still see your shadow as it's dancing on the wall. I've tried to rearrange it to make it feel like mine, to erase the evidence of a more romantic time. But every corner holds a ghost, every window holds a view of a life I used to live when I was living it with you. And I wonder what they're thinking as they watch me sit alone in the quiet, empty kingdom of our broken, falling throne. Would they tell me to move on now, or would they tell me to hold on until the final memory is finally truly gone? Yeah, if these walls could talk, all the stories they would tell of a heaven that we built, and the moment that it fell, they would speak of midnight laughter, they would speak of morning tears, and the sound of two hearts breaking, echoing through the years. They've been the only witness, they have seen it all, it's true. And if these walls could talk, they would only talk of you. Well, maybe it's time to leave them, time to close the door and find a place where your ghost doesn't haunt me anymore. For the walls that do not know your name or know my pain, so I can learn to live and learn to love again. If these walls could talk, they'd say it's time to walk away from all the memories, away from all the talk. If these walls could talk, they'd say don't get lost. If these walls could talk. I remember when the sky were only shades of gray, and all the vibrant colors seemed to wash and fade away. I was walking through a winter that I thought would never end, a lonely broken traveler without a trusted friend, building walls around my heart to keep the cold at bay, and praying for the strength to fight for just another day. The nights were long and silent, the road was hard and steep, just trying to hold on to the promises I'd keep. But then a crack of sunlight broke through the cloudy haze, and I felt a gentle warmth that I hadn't felt in days. A tiny seed of hope began to push up through the storm, and I knew right in that moment I was no longer alone. And I can feel the brighter days are coming, found a sense of peace that I know is built to last. So I'll turn my face toward the sun and let the healing start with a brand new sense of purpose and a brand new open heart. These are the brighter days. It wasn't a sudden miracle, no lightning from the blue, just a slow and steady dawning of a different point of view. Learning to be patient, learning to be kind to the fragile, weary feelings in my own chaotic mind. I started seeing beauty in the smallest simple things, the quiet song, the silence of the early morning sings. And step by gentle step I found my way back to the light and won the silent battle in the middle of the night. 'Cause that crack of sunlight opened up the hazy sky, and I finally gave my weary, wounded spirit wings to fly. That tiny seed of hope has pushed up through the stone, and I know I'll never walk this winding, weary road alone. And I can feel the brighter days coming now for me. Oh, I can see the person that I was always meant to be. The storm is finally over, the rain has finally passed. I found a sense of peace that I know is built to last. So I'll turn my face toward the sun and let the healing start with a brand new sense of purpose and a brand new open heart. These are the brighter days. And for anyone who's listening, who's walking in the gray, just hold on for a little longer. Don't let hope just fade away, 'cause the sun is always waiting just behind the clouds to break through all the silence and the lonely, anxious crowds. Brighter days, in so many ways. Yeah, the brighter days, cutting through the haze, here to stay. Brighter days, come on, mate. Brighter days, come with me. The sky is crying, but I don't mind at all. I like the way the heavy droplets fall. I pull my jacket collar up so high and watch the hurried people rushing by. There's a scent that's rising from the street, a combination that is bittersweet, of something old and something born again. Smell of leather and the falling rain, a moody perfume comforting and deep, for all the promises I meant to keep. It's the soundtrack of a cool and thoughtful night that makes the lonely moments feel alright. A perfect combination for the pain. footsteps are dark upon the ground. I love their soft and steady, faithful sound. They've walked 1,000 miles with me before, and they'll be there to walk 1,000 more. There's a scent that's rising from the street, a combination that is bitter. Found a box of memories tucked away in deep, full of silent promises the years couldn't keep. And there you were, smiling in the sun, back when our story had only just begun. The edges are worn, the colors start to fade, but the feeling's still there, a choice that we made, a moment in time, frozen in its frame. When I hear your laughter as I whisper your name, yeah. We were younger then, beautifully naive, with a million futures that we both believed. Holding this picture, I can almost feel your hand, trying so hard now to understand. Just a faded photograph in my hand, a map to a forgotten promised land. Your eyes are telling a story I recall, the summer we thought we could conquer it all. But time is a river that flows and it's gone, and all I have left is this picture and a song of a faded photograph. I remember that day, the warmth of the air, the careless way the wind was blowing through your hair. We had nothing but time and a tank full of gas, hoping the feeling would forever last. We carved our initials in that old oak tree, a symbol for the world of you and me. I wonder if it's there, if the carving remains through all of the winters and all of the rain. We were fearless then, beautifully bold, in a story that was waiting to unfold. Holding this picture, I can still feel the heat of that summer pavement beneath our feet. Just a faded photograph in my hand, oh, yeah. A map to a forgotten promised land. Your eyes are telling a story I recall, the summer we thought we could conquer it all. Time is a river that flows and it's gone, and all I have left is this picture and a song of a faded photograph. Faded photograph. And I don't know if I should put it away or let the memory live for just one more day. Is it better to remember or better to forget? The question my heart hasn't answered yet. A faded photograph, oh, just a moment in the past. Yeah, yeah, a faded photograph. Some things weren't meant to last. Faded, faded, gone so fast. Faded photograph, gone so ink on the page, words I'll never send. Another letter to my oldest friend. I tell you about my week, coffee that I tried, the little victories, the tears that I have cried. There's a stack of them now, tied up with a string. All the silent conversations that my heart wants to sing. It's easier this way, to keep you at a distance. A quiet, one-sided, safe coexistence. Cause if I sent them, what would you even say? Would you just throw my carefree chosen words away? So I fold them up and I put them on the pile, and I let myself pretend with you for a little while. These are my unsent letters to you, filled with the feelings I can't follow through. Every line of memory, every word is true. In these unsent letters to you, I can say I miss you, I can say I'm blue, and you'll never have to say it too. In my unsent letters, I wrote one last Tuesday, when I heard our song on the radio and everything felt wrong. I told you how it brought me right back to that night, dancing in the kitchen in the pale moonlight. I asked if you remember, though I know you do. Does it ever hit you right out of the blue? This paper is patient, it listens and it hears. It holds all my hopes and it catches all my tears. Cause if I called you, what would I even say? Would the silence just push you further away? So I write it down and put it on the pile, and I let myself be honest for a little while. These are my unsent letters to you, filled with the feelings I can't follow through. Every line of memory, every word is true. In these unsent letters to you, I can say I love you, I can say I'm blue, and you'll never have to say it too. In my unsent letters, maybe one day I'll be brave enough to mail just one, or maybe I'll just burn them when it's all said and done. A final release, a column of smoke and ash, turning my heartbreak into a beautiful crash. Unsent letters to you, all my unsent letters.
Sunlight is streaming through the blinds, drawing golden lines on the plans we left behind. The house is still, the coffee's freshly brewed, a perfect quiet, gentle solitude. No alarms are screaming, no place I have to be. Just this precious moment for myself and me. The world outside is sleeping in, or so it seems, lost in its own slowly waking dreams. And the only sound's the turning of a page, a quiet stress, finding my own version of happiness. Oh, this Sunday morning silence is a song where everything feels right and nothing feels wrong. A gentle rhythm, a peaceful, easy grace puts a subtle, easy smile upon my face. Let the whole world rush, let it race along. I found my heaven in this silent song, this Sunday morning silence. The scent of clean linen, the warmth of the sun, a brand new week that hasn't yet begun. All the worries and the deadlines, they can wait their turn. There's a lesson in the stillness I'm trying to learn. I watch the dust motes dancing in the air, floating on a sunbeam without a single care. Wishing I could be that light, that free for just a moment, eternally. Ooh. And the only sound's the beating of my heart. A brand new chapter, a brand new start. Breathing in the peace, letting out the stress. Thankful for this quiet happiness. Oh, this Sunday morning silence is a song where everything feels right and nothing feels wrong. A gentle rhythm, a peaceful, easy grace puts a subtle, easy smile upon my face. Let the whole world rush, let it race along. I found my heaven in this silent song, this Sunday morning silence. Ooh, we search for meaning in the noise and in the crowd. We shout our feelings and our thoughts out loud. But maybe the answer was here all along, in the quiet spaces where we truly belong. Sunday morning silence, yeah, this Sunday morning, sweet, sweet silence. Sunday morning, let it wash all over me. Sunday morning, silence, finally free. Ooh, finally free.
I'm walking through the city late at night, bathed in the artificial hazy light, and things just open up in front of me. Path of least resistance, totally free. A gentle swoosh as I am walking through. No effort for me, nothing left to do. It feels like life is moving on its own. My world is full of automatic doors, of easy entries on forgotten floors. People slide right in and out of view, with nothing much for me to hold on to. Just a passive journey with no call. I think about the way you came to me. It felt so easy, it was meant to be. You opened up without a single touch. I never thought that it could mean so much. gentle swoosh as you were walking through. The calendar upon the wall is bare. There is no circle, there is nothing there. The day just passed us by without a sound, on this familiar and this hallowed ground. We used to plan for weeks to celebrate, to mark the beautiful and chosen day. But this time we just let it drift away. And our forgotten anniversary today is not a sign of sadness or of loss, or some imaginary heavy cross. It means our love's no longer on display. It's in the quiet of the everyday, a comfort that is truly here to stay. Our love is not in candles or in wine. It's in your hand that's resting here in mine. It's in the coffee that you make for me, a quiet and a soulful guarantee. We used to plan for weeks to celebrate, to mark the beautiful and chosen day. But this time we just let it drift. I used to have a blueprint, a map for all my days. I was so afraid of walking through a confusing, misty haze. I needed every answer, I needed every sign, to prove the life I wanted would eventually be mine. I resisted any changes, I held on way too tight. I fought against the current with all of my own might. And I was always tired, I was always so unsure of the reasons I was fighting, of what I was fighting for. But a flower doesn't blossom by forcing it to grow. It trusts the sun and trusts the rain, a lesson I should know. It doesn't fight the seasons, it doesn't fight the breeze. It finds its strength and beauty in a quiet, gentle ease. And I'm learning to be like that, I'm learning to let me be, and trust the beautiful story that is slowly unfolding me. I'm letting go of my own plans, I'm opening my hand to a future that I may not ever fully understand. 'Cause the magic's in the mystery, the beauty's in the trust, that we are turning into something beautiful from dust. Unfolding, unfolding, unfolding. I'm finding joy in questions that I cannot answer yet. I'm finding peace in learning how to gracefully forget the person I imagined that I was supposed to be, and embracing the potential of the man I can't yet see. The path is not a straight line, it's a river, and it flows. And where it's gonna take me, only heaven really knows. But I'm not scared like I used to be, to go around the bend and treat the great unknown not as a foe, but as a friend. 'Cause a flower doesn't blossom by forcing it to grow,
You trust the sun and trust the rain. A lesson that I know. It doesn't fight the seasons, it doesn't fight the breeze. It finds its strength and beauty in a quiet, gentle lead. And I'm baby, and trust the beautiful story that is slowly unfolding me. I'm letting go. I'm opening my hand to a future that I may not ever fully understand. 'Cause the magic's in the mystery, the beauty's in the trust that we are turning into something beautiful from dust. Unfolding, unfolding, unfolding. And it's a slow and quiet process. It's not a sudden change. It's learning how to find the beauty in the wild and in the strange. It's a daily act of courage. It's a daily choice to see that the best is always, always, always yet to be. Unfolding, 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 unfolding. Letting go and holding on to faith unfolding. A story worth the telling slowly, slowly, surely unfolding. The lamp is burning low, casting shadows on the wall. I'm listening to the quiet of your footsteps in the hall. You're moving through the darkness with a soft and easy grace, a gentle knowing smile is playing lightly on your face. The world outside is sleeping and the day is finally done. The million little battles have been lost or they've been won, and all that really matters now is what is in this room. A perfect single flower that has finally come to bloom. And the light from the window catches you and holds you in its heart, and a feeling of complete devotion overflows my heart. You are more than just a person, you're a masterpiece to me. The most beautiful and perfect thing my eyes will ever see. And your silhouette is dancing on the wall in front of me, a perfect moving painting of who you'll always be. You're the quiet in the chaos, you're the calm inside the storm. You're the feeling that will always keep my lonely spirit warm. And in this simple moment, everything is clear and right, as I'm watching your silhouette in the pale and gentle light. You turn and catch me watching, and you ask me what is wrong. I say I'm just composing a that magic that you carry in your soul. The way you take the broken parts of me and make me whole. And you just laugh your gentle laugh, and you come and take my hand with a language that 1,000 words could never understand. And the light from the window catches you and holds you in its heart, and a feeling of complete devotion overflows my heart. You are more than just a person, you're a masterpiece to me, the most beautiful and perfect thing my eyes will ever see. And your silhouette is dancing on the wall in front of me, a perfect moving painting of who you'll always be. You're the quiet in the chaos, you're the calm inside the storm, you're the feeling that will always keep my lonely spirit warm. And in this simple moment, everything is clear and bright as I'm watching your silhouette in the pale and gentle light. And people search for beauty in the galleries and halls, in the ancient dusty paintings on the cold and sterile walls. But I have found my work of art. It is living and it's breathing. It's the only truth and beauty that my soul will be believing. Your silhouette, the night we met, I see your silhouette, I never will forget. This view of you, my silhouette. My silhouette. The city's tired, breathing out the day. Distant sirens start to fade away. Headlights paint a stripe across my wall. I'm answering a silent, soulful call. The noise becomes a rhythm, soft and low, a steady pulse that helps my spirit grow. I'm finding peace where chaos used to be. This is my concrete lullaby, it sings to me. A melody of streetlights and of steel, the only kind of quiet that feels real. The city's heartbeat is a gentle drum, a sign that a new peaceful day will come. In this urban jungle, I am finally free. A train goes by, a rumble from below, shaking all my windows, soft and slow. It doesn't break the calm, it's just a part of the steady beating of this city's heart. The noise becomes a rhythm, soft and low, a steady pulse that helps my spirit grow. I'm finding peace where chaos used to be. This is my concrete lullaby, the trees, but I find solace in the urban breeze. It carries stories from a million souls and makes my own fractured spirit feel whole. Concrete lullaby, singing me to sleep. Yeah, yeah, secrets of the deep, city deep.
The highways humming a hypnotic tune under the lonely afternoon. The lines on the road are flashing by like the years of my life, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking of you in the town we left behind. A memory that's always on my mind. Every mile I put between us in that place, I can still see your smile, I can still see your face. The sun is setting in my weary eyes, painting the colors of our last goodbyes. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the pain, but every single thought just brings me back again. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. The radio's playing some forgotten song that we used to sing to all summer long. I almost changed the station, but I let it play and let the memory have its way. Remember driving with the windows down, the kings and queens of that sleepy little town. We had it all mapped out, a perfect grand design. Never thought your road would be different from mine. The darkness is falling in my weary eyes, under the blanket of these starry skies. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the ghost of the 1% that I miss the most. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. Oh, the road ahead is empty, dark and wide, but just my own reflection rearview mirror, fading out of sight. In my rearview mirror, alone with the night, getting smaller, smaller, still shining bright. Yeah. I never understood what the poets meant about getting lost inside a sentiment, until I saw you standing in the rain, a perfect picture washing out the pain. The world went quiet, the colors turned to gray, except for your eyes that stole my breath away. And in that moment I knew I was undone. My universe had found its only sun. I've seen the ocean, I've seen the midnight sky, but there's a different magic I can't deny. It's in the way you look at me and smile and make me wanna stay for a long, long while. Cause your love is sapphire blue, deep and honest, shining and true. It pulls me under and it sees me through. You're beautiful, endless sapphire blue. There's a fire in the color of peace and the hue, and all I ever wanna do is get lost inside your sapphire blue. Hey, you don't have to speak, you don't have to say a thing. I can hear the music that you're feeling sing. You read my mind, you understand my soul. You take my broken pieces and you make me whole. You're the calm in the chaos, the quiet in the noise, the one and only, my first and final choice. And when I'm with you, I finally see the man I was always meant to be. I've seen the mountains, I've seen the morning sky, but there's a different wonder I can't deny. It's in the way you whisper my name and set my weary, lonely heart aflame. Cause your love is sapphire blue, deep and honest, shining and true. It pulls me under and it sees me through. You're beautiful, endless sapphire blue. There's a fire in the color of peace and the hue, and all I ever wanna do is get lost inside of your sapphire blue. Sapphire blue, me and you. Yeah, you're sapphire blue, seeing me through. So deep, so true, sapphire blue. thumb is holding down the final lines. A universe of beautiful designs is coming to a close right in my hand. A world I've come to love and understand. I've lived with these old friends for weeks on end. A journey that I wish would not transcend into a simple finished memory. Oh, the bittersweet last page of the book for me. A quiet morning for a world I leave behind. A kind of peace you can't expect to find. I'll close the cover with a gentle sigh and say a soft and a profound goodbye to the person I was paid to be. Yeah. The author's final words are kind and deep, a promise that the characters will keep on living long after I've closed the bag and put the treasured volume on the stack. I've lived with these old friends for weeks on end. A journey that I wish would not transcend into a simple finished memory. Oh, the bittersweet last page of the book for me. A quiet morning for a world I'll leave behind. A kind of peace you can't expect to find. I'll close the cover with a gentle sigh and say a soft and a profound goodbye to the person I was paid to be. Yeah. It's sad to leave, but beautiful to know that other worlds are waiting soft and low for me to open up a brand new door and find a place I've never been before. The final page, turn a new page, yeah. A gentle sigh, a sweet goodbye. Oh, I've been holding my breath, I think for several years, clinging to the anger, clinging to the tears, building up a fortress, stone by heavy stone, so I'd have a place to suffer safely on my own. I replayed every conversation, memorized each line, trying to find a moment when your heart was no longer mine. But all it ever did was keep the wound from closing shut. Stuck inside a memory, stuck inside a rut. But the sun came up this morning, something felt brand new. A quiet little whisper that said I'm finally through with carrying a weight of what I can no longer change. It's time to turn the page. This is the art of letting go. Is a silent surrender, is a river steady flow. It's not about forgetting, it's about the right to grow beyond the ghost of you and the seeds of sorrow that you sow. It's the hardest thing I'll ever learn, the truest thing I'll know. This quiet, brave and beautiful art of letting go. I took your picture off the wall, but I didn't tear it up. I just put it in a box with a broken, empty cup that you left here on the counter on the day you said goodbye. I'm not trying to erase you, I'm not even gonna try, 'cause you were a chapter in my story, a verse within my song. And I was right where I belong for a little while, and that's not wrong. But the story must continue, and the music has to play. And I can't do that if I'm always living in yesterday. 'Cause the birds were singing this morning a song I never heard, and I understood the meaning of every single word. It spoke about the future and the things I can't yet see, and it's time to set you free. This is the art of letting go. It's a silent surrender, it's a river steady flow. It's not about forgetting, it's about the right to grow beyond the ghost of you and the seeds of sorrow that you sow. It's the hardest thing I'll ever learn, the truest thing I'll know. This quiet, brave and beautiful art of letting go. Oh, it's opening your hands and watching the memories fly like a flock of birds against a pale and empty sky. Not with anger, not with sadness, but with a peaceful, sweet relief and a blossoming new belief. Letting go, watching it all go. The art of letting go. It's a river steady flow. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. It's time to grow. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. It's time to grow. I'm folding laundry, it's a simple chore, one I have done 1,000 times before. The house is quiet and the light is low, a steady and a meditative flow. And then I see them hiding in the pile, a tiny little thing that makes me smile, a silent testament to who we are. We're just a pair of mismatched socks, a faded star. We don't quite fit, we're not a perfect pair. A little worn, a little worse for wear. Somehow we just work, I don't know how. The quiet and the sacramental vow of choosing to go on, however far. One is striped and one is solid blue. It doesn't make much sense, me and you. We're different in 100 little ways throughout these beautiful and jumbled days. Then I see them hiding in the pile, a tiny little thing that makes me smile, a silent testament to who we are. We're just a pair of mismatched socks, a faded star. We don't quite fit, we're not a perfect pair. A little worn, a little worse for wear. But somehow we just work, I don't know how. The quiet and the sacramental vow of choosing to go on, however far. Perfection's boring, it's a pretty lie beneath a filtered and a perfect sky. But this is real, this beautiful mistake, for our own messy and our own heart's sake. Coffee's gone cold, staring at the phone. Another Sunday spent all alone, scrolling through pictures of life we once knew. A different version of me and you, yeah. The rain is tapping a rhythm on the pane, a melancholy familiar refrain, yeah. I wonder if you ever stop and think, when you're standing right there on the brink of calling me up just to say hello, to see if there's a seed that can still grow. We left it broken, but the piece it remained, a puzzle of sunshine and a rain. Maybe someday, maybe we'll find our way back to the love we lost on a forgotten track. Maybe the timing was wrong, maybe the stars weren't aligned, but the thought of you is always on my mind. Someday, maybe we'll get a second chance for one more soulful, one more lasting dance. I heard you moved to a house by the sea, Hope you found the peace that you couldn't find with me. I'm still in the city, the noise and the lights, fighting my own battles in the lonely nights. I kept the old sweatshirt you used to wear. Sometimes I hold it just to feel you there. Is it foolish to hope? Is it crazy to dream that we could restart? Or so it would seem. I think about calling just to hear your voice, to know if leaving was ever really your choice. We let it shatter, but the pieces remain, a mosaic of pleasure and of pain. And maybe someday, maybe we'll find our way back to the love that we lost on a forgotten track. Maybe the timing was wrong, maybe the stars weren't aligned, but the thought of you is always on my mind. Someday, maybe we'll get a second chance for one more soulful, one more lasting dance. But maybe it's a whisper, a fragile, hopeful sound on this uncertain, shaky ground. And until that someday comes to call, I'll be here waiting, ready to give my all. Someday, you and me. Yeah, someday, maybe we'll finally be free. Someday. We'll see. Someday. Oh. The house is quiet, the afternoon is gray. I'm watching all my worries drift away. I'm holding porcelain, it's warm and deep, a silent promise that my soul can't keep. It's not about the taste, it's not the heat. There's something meditating, so sweet, a lesson in the impermanence of things. I'm watching the steam from a teacup, the peace it brings, a tiny ghost that dances and then fades. A series of beautiful, soft charades. It doesn't try to stay, it just lets go. A quiet and a deeply soulful flow, the gentlest of all life's offerings. It rises like a prayer into the air, a tiny answer to a silent prayer. Yeah, it disappears and doesn't leave a trace. A lesson in humility and grace. It's not about the taste, it's not the heat. It's something meditating, so sweet, a lesson in the impermanence of things. I'm watching the steam from a teacup, the peace it brings, a tiny ghost that dances and then fades. A series of beautiful, soft charades. It doesn't try to stay, it just lets go. A quiet and a deeply soulful flow, the gentlest of all life's offerings. It teaches me that the steady and the gentle flow, steam from a teacup, filling my cup, yeah, dancing and then gone until the dawn. Is thick with memory. The cicadas start their song, a soundtrack to a summer that felt beautifully so long. The heat is rising from the pavement in a lazy, gentle wave, a prisoner of the feelings that I've tried so hard to save. From the winter of my sorrow, from the autumn of my pain, quiet, warm and gentle hope that you'd be back again. But summer has returned now, and I'm still here on my own, in the garden of a memory that I have only ever known. And the scent of fresh cut grass is like a punch right to the soul, a bittersweet reminder of a time I felt so whole. Were so endless and the days were warm and slow, and we were just two dreamers with a long, long way to go. Lost inside this August haze, a dream I can't forget. The ghost of your sweet laughter is a sound I haven't met, in what feels just like a lifetime, and what feels just like a day. Summer that you stole my heart and then you walked away, and every year it comes back, this beautiful sad ache, for the love of my own lifetime, for my own and foolish sake, in this August haze, in this August haze. Lie and watch the storm clouds from the safety of the porch, and you said our love was like a bright and never burning torch that would guide us through the darkness, that would light our lonely way. And I was young enough and fool enough to believe the words you'd say. Now I'm watching the heat lightning in the distance all alone, from the safety of a fortress that I have built from skin and bone. And I'm not sure if I'm wiser or if I'm just more terrified of the beautiful, sad, lovely truth of the part of me that died. And instead of fresh is just I that was right dream I sure I can't say. The ghost of your sweet laughter is a sound I haven't met, in what feels just like a lifetime, in what feels just like a day. The summer that you stole my heart and then you walked away, and every year it comes back, this beautiful sad ache, for the love of my own lifetime, for my own and foolish sake, in this August haze. Yeah, maybe time doesn't heal, maybe it just teaches you to hide the gaping, wounded emptiness you're carrying inside, behind a smile for summer and a tolerance for heat. August haze. I'm walking through the aisles of yesterday, where forgotten objects come to play. A dusty lamp, a worn-out wooden chair, a history is hanging in the air. Each item has a story it could tell, of where it's been and how it loved so well, of different hands it passed through on the way. I feel like I'm an antique shop today, full of memories and dusty precious things. The quiet joy a simple object brings, a little scuffed, a little worse for wear, but still a treasure beyond all compare, with a history that will not fade away. Ooh. A stack of postcards from a foreign land, with faded ink and an elegant hand. A music box that plays a tinny tune about a long forgotten afternoon. Each item has a story it could tell, of where it's been and how it loved so well, of different hands it passed through on the way. The world is in a hurry, it's a frantic, desperate race to get to the next station, to get to the next place. We are so afraid of silence, we're so scared to just be still. We're terrified of what might happen if we let our own hearts fill. With the quiet of the moment, with the beauty of the pause, we're breaking our own spirit for a non-existent cause. And I have been a runner, I've been first out of the gate, convinced that if I slowed down I'd be sealing my own fate. But I've learned that all the best things have their own and special pace. You cannot rush a sunrise to illuminate a space. A seed will grow in its own time, a river finds its way, and there's a certain beauty in the closing of the day. So I'm learning the art of waiting, I'm learning to be slow, to trust the natural rhythm of the seas that I now sow. It's not a passive weakness, it's a quiet, gentle strength to go the extra mile, to go the necessary length of time it takes for something to become both true and real. The most profound and simple way a human heart can feel, the art of waiting. The art of waiting. The kettle's on the stove now, and I'm watching for the steam, living in the quiet and the beauty of a dream that is slowly taking shape now, in a way I can't control. A story that is written on the fabric of my soul. I could try to force the ending, I could try to skip ahead and listen to the worried, anxious voices in my head. But I'm choosing to be patient
choosing to become, and to find a sense of safety in the center of my palm. Cause I've learned that all the best things have their own and special pace. You cannot rush a sunrise to illuminate a space. A seed will grow in its own time, a river finds its way, and there's a certain beauty in the closing of the day. So I'm learning the art of waiting, I'm learning to be slow, to trust the natural rhythm of the seeds that I now sow. It's not a passive weakness, it's a quiet, gentle strength to go the extra mile, to go the necessary length of time it takes for something to become both true and real. The most profound and simple way a human heart can feel. The art of waiting. The art of waiting. And in the waiting there is growth, and in the stillness there is grace. And I am finally learning how to find my own true place. Not in the destination, not in the final prize, but in the quiet wisdom I can see inside my eyes. The art of waiting. Yeah, the art of waiting, moody, anticipated. Yeah, the art of waiting. No more debating, I'll be still, I will, until
Ooh, yeah. The world outside is raging like a storm on a violent sea, and it's tossing my weary vessel so relentlessly. The winds of doubt are blowing, the waves of fear crash down, and I'm so afraid that in this endless ocean I will drown. I've been sailing for so long, I've been searching for the shore, for a place to rest my tired hands and not fight anymore. I've been navigating blindly through the darkness and the cold, with a story in my spirit that has never yet been told. But then I see your light, a beacon in the gray, calling me back home to you and showing me the way. And all at once the waves are calm, the wind begins to cease, and I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. Cause you're my safe harbor from the storm, you're the place that keeps my fragile spirit warm. When I'm lost and broken, tired and so weak, you're the comfort and the solace that my soul will always seek. I can finally lower my anchor, and I can finally rest my head and believe in every single gentle word you've ever said. You're my safe harbor. Ooh, hey. In your arms I am protected from the ghosts of yesterday. All the fears and all the failures seem to melt and fade away. You don't try to fix me, you don't try to make me change. You just see the man I am, and you don't find it strange that I have my imperfections, that I have my share of scars. love me for my own truth underneath the moon and stars. And in your quiet presence, I am finally free to be the truest, most authentic, most courageous version of me. 'Cause you are the light, a beacon in the gray, calling me back home to you and showing me the way. And all at once the waves are calm, the wind begins to cease, and I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. 'Cause you're my safe harbor from the storm, you're the place that keeps my fragile spirit warm. When I'm lost and broken, tired and so weak, you're the comfort and the solace that my soul will always seek. I can finally lower my anchor, and I can finally rest my head and believe in every single gentle word you've ever said. You're my safe harbor, you're my safe harbor, safe harbor, you're my safe harbor, safe harbor, you're my safe harbor. Safe harbor, you and me, yeah. Safe harbor, finally free. I'm coming home.